Hi everyone, and today I would say welcome to this next adventure, and I want to share with you guys something very interesting about how hydrogen is and how it's all coming about now. Even though this has been out for years and decades, they haven't really come up with a solution to have it be cheap enough yet. But now they actually made somehow, some way, a revolutionary thing with that to be able to make it even cheaper for people to buy. To instead of it costing over $20 per charge, kind of thing, like it was before in the past, now it's just $17 per charge to be able to do that for these hydrogen-powered vehicles. But and to be the exact, I don't really know exactly how to build a hydrogen motor yet. That is something I'll also work on as well. Smaller versions that can be made like this, brushless like this one, and then these induction motors, and then make this one an induction motor instead of this permanent magnet motor that you see right here. And this right here around it is that's the permanent magnet right there. That's what makes the motor run and all that kind of stuff. So, in a brushless motor, just in general, this is how one looks like. Actually, yeah, from a blower system, like actually this one right here. And from that, it was taken apart from something like that, and that's exactly what that is. So, and that's just an old piece of junk computer fan thing. But yeah, it was meant for an inflatable costume. Yes, it's an or inflatable, whatever one that it was meant for, and all that kind of stuff. Whatever, or something to cool you off, or something like that too, as well. But also, that's not the point with that though. I plan to make an induction motor with that too. With that, along that lines of something like that. A small induction motor that is exactly that big. Is it really possible to make one that big? Yes, it is possible to make one that big. I just don't know exactly how much this is going to cost altogether, and how much this is going to be for it to get it here and be able to do my own studies or conduct my own research, or to conduct all my research and my own studies with it, and try to figure out other solutions for it, and trying to also figure out what kind of blade that goes with it. And actually, instead of doing that, I'm going to have somebody who manufactures blowers and stuff like that. I'm going to have them manufacture a blower that has an induction motor inside of it, instead of the regular motors that they use. And these AC ones that they use, kind of thing, I think have that concept in them. So I can actually create something that has a generator, or that has not a generator, or a driver board in there. It converts a 5 volt 2A to 120 volt 2A. And then to convert it into that and making it the blower run, and also just off of 5 volts 2A. So that is a very big, huge step with that. And then this motor would actually run for even faster and longer periods of time. And instead of 8,300 RPM, I would actually want that motor to go like at 100,000 RPM. No, 100,000. No, that's too much. No, that's actually not too much. There's motors that are 120,000 RPM with a actual aluminum blade, and those are for hair dryers and stuff like that. I plan to use something like that, but make an induction version of that, and then make that into something like that. So somehow, some way, pay for somebody to make it for me, and then get it shipped here. And then, of course, figure out what to do with it, and how to exactly put it inside of an inflatable costume, and seeing exactly how fast that actually is. But it cannot be a 97mm one, because that's actually too big for that kind of application. And actually, it can be a 97mm one. I'll try to see if I can make a 97mm one. Who knows? I might be able to make one like that or not. It all depends. I might not even be able to make one like that, or I might not, or I might be able to. So we'll have to wait and see in the future with that. And only a bit of time will tell with that, right? So anyways, when I get enough funds for that, I will definitely be able to do that. And yeah, I'll be able to do that very quickly. As soon as I get, no sooner I get enough for that and figure out my research on that. So, and then, of course, I'm better off at doing it hands-on with this research and conducting my own stuff with it and trying to figure out, oh, okay, this is what works with it, and then this is what doesn't work with it, kind of thing. And that's if that what I'm talking about is possible to make for a blower system, or actually for, yeah, not just for a blower system for inflatables and inflatable costumes, but for also blowing leaves around and picking up leaves and actually mulching them up and stuff like that too. So this could be a revolutionary thing even for that. So imagine doing that in your yard a lot faster, 7 times faster than what it's currently done right now. So that is something that's huge. That's really big. And it's talking about technology that's even more powerful than a 6 horsepower vacuum. And that's the most powerful, or 6.5 horsepower vacuum, which that's the most powerful vacuum you can get on the market right now. So yeah, imagine that being twice that inside a mini blower system. And that would be insane. And actually, that with that much RPM, I'm sure it's going to be that. At least that. At least double that. Or probably a little bit more than that. Or something like that. Somewhere close to that. So, yeah, it's something I'm definitely not doubtful about. But, yeah, it's going to require a lot of work for them to figure out something for it. But it's going to get done one way or the other. So, yeah. If you guys have any other additional questions about these other technologies, and this will be going with the hydrogen technology too. If you guys have any questions about these things that these very things that I've talked about in this video here, you need to comment down below and figure out, and I'll answer your questions to the best of my ability. And with being how smart I am with all these kind of things, I definitely know what I'm actually talking about with this kind of stuff. Literally, I've experienced with motors and taking them apart and put them all back together kind of thing. I can still do that, and I can do even much more than just that. Subscribe too. But yeah, anyways, I'd say now see you guys. Don't forget to also like if you haven't liked this video already. Now see you guys in my next adventure. Peace out.